Hi guys, welcome to ArcoLinux ISO Builder here. We're going to visit once more Garuda. I've made a clone in here, and when we boot up we immediately have already an installed installation of XFCE. Since last time I've changed code, lots of codes of the ArcoLinux tweak tool, but more importantly we've hidden something for the Garuda users and also the Endeavour OS users, right? We restricted it to Arclicks because we know it works there. So I've tested out the possibility to activate an extra theme that you normally have. Let's first see how far we are in this system. So this is the default core extra community multilib and Celtic AOR. What I'll need is three things. Well, just actually one thing, but it will supply me with three things. If you want to install other, well, packages from other places, other repositories they call it technically, you need to have the where is it, right? Where is it? The keys, and Pacman needs to know where it all is. So this is what we have created, an ArcoLinux spices application, and the idea is you start with ArcoLinux and then you add spices to it and it gets better and better and better, like real food. Sudo pacman -u install the ArcoLinux spices. There's another way of doing things, and the other way is installing it via a script, and that's on the GitHub of, well, best thing is to type ArcoLinux Nemesis and see what it brings you. Restart, okay. So this is not necessary, right? This is just an extra option if you want it, if you need it. Rather than downloading a package, you go and get the ArcoLinux Nemesis GitHub, git clone this particular thing, copy paste. Now you go to the terminal and you say git clone and Ctrl+Shift+V. It's in there, you have it. And then you go for where it is. You have here a script. Run this one and fine, you'll have it too. Now the application needs to be started, right? The other one is a script and it runs and it's fine. Here you actually need to do, let's run the thing, let's click the thing, let's tell him what my password is, and that's exactly the same thing if you run the script. Wait for it, done. Okay, so if you type sudo pacman -syyu, your universe just became a bit bigger. You have 3 extra lines, and there are lots and lots of packages. I think over 500 packages that we have on the repos, right? And that's not counting our own, I think, because this is 200 and this is for third party, and there's the extra large, the ones that are above 100 megabyte, a restriction we have on GitHub. So finally, right, maybe in a later time you can add the package to the Endeavour OS repo and the Garuda repo, but now it's beta testing times. ArcoLinux tweak tool, and there is a dev version and there is the normal version, and it's good to go. I moved the code from the dev to the normal version, but now let's test out the dev one. So dev stands for development. Now, in order to read more and to learn more and to develop more, we launch it from here, which is not necessary. It's down here, ArcoLinux spices tweak tool, it's here, right? But in order to see if we're developing, I'm trying to write more and more things. And this thing, look at it, how strange life can be, right? We'll figure it out in those thousands and thousands of code. Next time around, there is no index out of range. So something is happening and we'll see. It's benign. Doesn't matter. So the extra tab is this one, and it's quite a lot of explaining. So you can see the other videos about all the other tabs. So auto starting, but I need to do this one if I want to do that one. So this is new for Garuda. Fixes are here: grub, LightEM, mirrors, and NeoFetch, Pacman, privacy or privacy. I just made something extra there for you guys that you can actually use it on Garuda as well, this one. And an SDM, which is not active. Terminals, terminal fun, themes, and there we are again. So you can click on all these things and say, wow, wow, want to have it, but there's nothing to click, right? There's nothing to click. Install the desktop with ATT, ArcoLinux Tweak to theme it. Nothing to click. Okay. So let's remember the names: Awesome, i3WM, and Qtile. Okay, desktop. I'm gonna install Awesome. Click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got Awesome. Okay, i3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got i3. Qtile, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4-ish. And 5, right? So 3 extras have been installed, and the way I show it often is, well, we have an XD thing. XD is an alias to show us this. It took too long to type it each time, so we make aliases. So if you log out, LightEM, SDM, doesn't matter, you get the choice to log into Awesome, or i3, or Qtile. Okay, so either, and I think it's best because you see when either you restart ATT and then you see you can click some stuff, or we just go to the place to be. Okay, log out. Let's take it alphabetically, doesn't matter really. From top to bottom, Qtile. First one to dive into. The things we make sure is that the key bindings are there. So that's step 1. Super enter has to work. The super shift enter is the file manager. Super shift D is the D menu that needs to be there. So I have everything that I can dream of. I have a terminal, I have a file manager, I can launch things, and I can quit things. Super X. Log out, reboot, shut down. Okay. But first we're gonna have a look at the ATT. ArcoLinux Tweak tool. Can I quickly fix the terminal that we see here? Well, that's better, right? Error is gone and we have a nice font, a little bit bigger. Now, the themes are here. I did actually change something in ArcoLinux as well. So the package we get for Qtile is here. The thing I've changed is when I'm only here, wow, no, right? Sudo pacman -s Sublime, get your tools. Sublime Text 4 is a great tool, Melt is a great tool, and that's how we develop. Okay, now let's read it again. Open with another application, Sublime Text, forever, open. Super F, I'm telling you the key bindings, otherwise you say, what is he doing, right? In here, I have wallpaper for other Arch-based systems. So by default, it's not on, because by default, we use it to build our ArcoLinux B Qtile, and it needs to have the wallpaper from ArcoLinux, right? But I can quickly do an hashtag, save, quit this thing, super X this thing, log out, because I definitely like this much better. Okay, now we're talking, right? So if we do Ctrl-T, ArcoLinux Tweak tool, let's change but the look has to be also nice. So the themes on Qtile is actually not that much. So please, guys, provide us with something else, right? This is not from me. Design is from a user. So if you think, oh, I can make Qtile so much nicer, okay, fine, do it, right? Apply, Super Shift R, it says down here, Super Shift R, and the colors change. These are the colors of the user, right? He wanted to change those colors. It's okay, fine by me. We've got another theme. All right, that's just this one. Super X number 3. I mean, this is number 1, I mean, right? So number 2 is, let's see, awesome. So this is based on Lua. The other one was based on Python. Again, we have this black screen, and ArcoLinux, we have variety kicking in, and we got a beautiful wallpaper. Here, we go to Awesome, to the themes, to multicolor, to theme Lua, and everyone wants something nice. I don't know if we can, I'd rather not, right? Open with another application, Sublime Text, yes please, thank you very much. So that's Lua for you. Delete these two things, save it, yes, Control S, all right, Super X, log out, and again we've got this beautiful wallpaper, which is nicer to make it tutorials, right? So everything works, the key bindings work, and Super Shift D, it all is there. Okay, ArcoLinux, you can go Super Q, ArcoLinux Tweak Tool. So if I don't close the ArcoLinux Tweak Tool like I should, right, then you see the log, the like Pacman, let's say, it's a Pacman log, right? There can be only one ArcoLinux Tweak Tool, and so it's a log file somewhere, and it's blocking him. That's a good thing, but it's sometimes annoying as well. Themes, awesome. Multicolor is the name. Blackburn is an alternative. Super Shift R, right? Blackburn is an alternative. Super X, log out, enter back in. Oh, I think something happened here. Let's do that again, because it looks like it's still multicolor. Yeah, I should close it. Am I right? Look at the time, right? Getting tired. I should close it as I'm supposed to do, right? Then I don't see that prompt anymore. Themes, awesome, multicolor, Copland. Apply, okay, Super Shift R, okay, it's applied, right? Might be missing some font, but okay, that's ArcoLinux and Garuda, right? Font things, maybe we should have a look at that. Copland, Blackburn, apply, of course, Eric, Super Shift R, and then we can always another wallpaper, except for the multicolor one, right? Because, yeah, variety is kicking in. This is another wallpaper, and every single time you've got a new theme. How easy is that? Last one, i3. We've been on i3, I think the longest, way before Arch Labs existed, ArchMerge existed, ArcoLinux existed. I think 10 years is too much, but long time. So that means we have also a long list of themes that I've created over time. Again, the black thing, the gray thing in this case, I mean, there's no wallpaper, which is annoying for some. In our case, we get variety that kicks in. And here we have the two things. One, normal config from i3. This is it. And the other option is the config polybar. So users wanted the polybar here at the top, and then that one is gone. You can actually use both of them, which makes no sense. But anything is possible, it's Linux, right? So open with open with another application, Sublime Text, yes please, thank you. And then Control Find, Fe is the one that's gonna work and set our wallpaper. Same applies here, let's make this a little bit bigger. For other ArcoLinux based distros, that's the line, save. Same here, Control Find, Fe, it was already there. For other ArcoLinux based distros, save, quit, Super X, logout. And then we have a nice wallpaper, exactly the same one, of course. Again, the test, Super Enter, Super Shift Enter, Super Shift D, Escape, Super X. Everything present, I can work with this thing, right? ArcoLinux Tweak Tool. Theming. Yes, I know. I want to get rid of it. Stop this, stop that. All right, we have the, I'd rather not stop that. I want to see if there's anything, any message I want to be aware of what's going on, right? So that's the text we have here. Themes, i3, and we have been creative. We have really been creative. There are many videos on the YouTube channel of ArcoLinux how to create your own i3, because it's not that hard. Apply, Super Shift R. A little bit different in coloring, that's all it is, right? Because people often say, oh, it's nice, but there's always this but, the color this, the color that. Go change the color. Be creative. Make your own work, right? Don't like it, don't use it, but make another one, your own. And it's all explained. I'm not gonna go over all the things. Maybe an orange one, solar is probably orange. Nope, it is not solar. It was the sunset that was orange. You see it a little bit here. Anyway, that's theming. So just a click and we've got another color, but we can also have Polybar. Now let's have a check here. So sudo pacman -r Polybar. It is already installed, but if it's not, then you'll install it. So it's toggled. What does it mean? It means if you apply it, theme applied successfully, and it says always the same thing, key binding, you need to remember Super Shift R. Left WM, BSP WM, headers Luft, you name it, right? Xmonad, it's all Super Shift R. Super Shift R. Now, this thing down here is gone. That's the default i3. And now we have a Polybar. And it's fun because there are like probably above 100 modules to add to your bar up there. And you can design it as you see, color and all that. You can design it a little bit. So it's a fun job to learn about that as well. If you want to say, nope, not my thing, toggle Polybar off, apply again, Super Shift R, and the other one is back. As simple as that. It's basically in the end a switcheroo between the one and the other one. And there we are. I think I've mentioned everything I should say about the themes. If you say, oh my god, I don't know anything about any of the things he's doing, Super F2, Super F3, I'm in another workspace now, Super Shift F. Can I quickly show you that we are actually a kind of university without a degree, without an admission fee as well, right? ArcoLinux University. If you have no clue what i3 is, there are many videos prior to the ArcoLinux world. I've been on Linux Mint and Ubuntu. On Solus, I've taken in my i3 anywhere before I even heard of Arch, right? So that's also good to read and to follow, but here it is on Pure Arch. There is Qtile, where are you? There he is. 24 articles just about Qtile, learn about Python basically. And Lua
and learn about Lua. That's awesome. Voila, go and have fun with the styling window managers. It's now super easy to have it, and enjoy the ArcoLinux tweak tool. Cheers.